Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. This reading is for the 20th to the 26th of April 2020, and as you know, this is a general reading, so may not resonate with everybody. Hopefully you can take something from it and enjoy what there is. Okay. Hope you're doing well and looking after yourselves and allowing yourself to enjoy what's been going on, and or enjoy the times of and the experiences and the things that were coming from this. Sorry, I'm just picking up some cards I dropped. Be right with you. Yes, so yeah, just finding, if you're able to find that space within yourself to look at the positives, look at the blessings that come from a situation like this where we all pull together and you know, just find your stride, as it were. So yeah, cool. Right, make a start. Sorry, I didn't mean to chuck those all over the floor, but there you go. Alright, so your overall energy, Gemini, is the 10 of winter. So the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, and the end of addiction or codependency. A great card, because this means you are coming out of that time of oppression, of, you know, maybe the tough times. You know, you've been through a bit, and you really are looking to get out of that and move forward past that, you know, those hardships that are come up for you. And here we have the 4 of autumn. So manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, and help out those who are less fortunate. So, you know, this may have impacted you with this lockdown, and that you have found that your resources haven't been, you know, adequate, or haven't been enough to sustain you in this time, and that could be part of the hardship and the hard times that you've had to go through, which is understandable. Now, this is saying that once you come out of that and things start to change, that, you know, don't go crazy. Still try to sort of keep that tight rein and make sure that you are looking after what you have to look after in order to get through this time. And, you know, there has to be that balance, and help out others if you are able to. Not everyone is able to, but if you can, then that, you know, that's that energy that's there at the moment. But yes, you're definitely coming out of those hard times. And here we have that there's the new beginning starting up, that you are able to sort of take a leap of faith and just start. Maybe you're looking at starting something new. Maybe you're looking at approaching something in a different way. And this could be the ideal time for it there, Gemini. Then you have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is, you know, this could be somebody in your life that is helping you to get through this time, navigate through this time, you know, on an emotional level, because this person is very emotionally centered, knows how he feels, you know, and is okay to feel that way. He appreciates who he is and where he comes from and how he approaches things. So if it's you, then this is what you're going to be coming through, because maybe you have allowed your emotions to get the better of you in the past, and now you're wanting to just change it up a bit, which is great. Perfect. Right, here we have the Page of Wands and Ego. And this is your mindset there, Gemini. So the illusion of being tracked, placing too much importance on material items, and getting caught up in that fear and worry. And this is what we talked about just before, is that changing that mindset, you know, doing something different, looking at it from a different perspective, because this is going to deplete your energy and your resources more so than anything else. Now, this is an illusion. So as I said, this is your mindset. So you are thinking that you're trapped, and it may be that that is not exactly the case, that if you went to look at it differently, it may look differently. And here we have the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is your mindset is that you want to start something new, but you're thinking that you're starting something new from the ground up. You know, maybe that's worrying you. Maybe you're thinking that it will take too long to get to where you want to get to. But we'll see what happens with the rest of the reading. So the basis of your reading is the 8 of spring. So stress that comes from having many things happening at once, successful multitasking, and a sudden events or changes. So this is saying that there will be a lot of messages coming through and events will take place quickly. So whether you like it or not, things are going to move ahead. It is going to happen, and you will find that you will have a lot on your plate, because you're going to suddenly start moving forward, taking action, changing things up for yourself, and you will have that opportunity to just get to have that forward movement. Now here we have the 6 of Cups, and this is the nostalgia card. This is that looking back in the past card. So you may be reflecting on the past, and this is where it's up to you there, Geminis, whether you're reflecting on a negative or a positive. Are you looking at things that have been successful and worked out in the past, or are you looking at things that haven't gone well, and this is why you're at where you're at? Now this is up to you. You can also look to the past to see where there have been people that have supported you, that have looked after you, and vice versa. So it's bringing through that that nurturing energy from the past as well. So a message could be coming in from someone that has been in your past that you may not have seen for a while, and and will remind you that is there for you. So in the past, this is you. This is the Gemini energy, the lovers, and this is about, so this would be also about finding yourself as well. This is what you've been trying to do. You've been trying to connect with your heart space and your soul, and to bring them into alignment. So this is true love that is long-lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. So yes, you have been wanting to get, yourself into a place where you are able to build up your stamina, build up your health, build up your power, and you have been looking to see what you can get long lasting out around you. Now here we have the Knight of Swords, so this action oriented card. So this is about cutting away all the stuff that hasn't been working for you. So in the past there, Gemini, you've been doing a great job of actually cutting out things that no longer serve you, or no longer serve your highest purpose or your higher good. So, this is all about that love, all that bringing that into alignment, that unconditional of self as well as others. Now with your immediate future, so this is just around the corner, we've got the 10 of Summer. So we've got an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. So this is great, because this means that there is going to be, that happiness, that joy, that coming together with people that really make you feel safe, and you know what their intentions are, and you're feeling really good about life. Now this is the Devil. So this is what this is saying, Gemini, is that, yes, we have this really good feeling stuff with this. Just be wary of getting hooked into something that is sort of like, it feels good, but it may not be a long-lasting situation. So this is that codependency. We think we're chained to something, but we actually are not. So, just be wary that whatever you start getting back into, if you're going back into an old habit, does it serve you? If you're trusting someone that you thought that you may not trust, but we're all in a good feeling space, so let's just put that behind us, have another rethink. Really just have some astuteness there as far as who you bring into your circle and who you celebrate with. Now this is you, yes, because there has been heartache in the past there, Gemini. You have had your heart broken. You have been disappointed. You have felt that someone or someone's may have disappointed you in the past and let you down. Now this is saying to reach out for others for comfort and love. You will grow stronger from this situation, and sadness that will heal with time. So, as I talked about here, don't go back to something that has hurt you and you feel that you still need to hold on to that for whatever reason that is. This is choosing people that are going to validate who you are, that are going to give you the support and the love and the trust that you know that you deserve, and it is yours. You will grow stronger. You will be so much better off from this experience, and that's where you are at the moment. You're in a healing phase, and this is taking that time out. So we've got the Four of Swords. So this is about rest. This is about, taking yourself away, having some alone time, having some time to just regenerate, refresh, refuel, just really find yourself again. Because that hurt can really, take us off balance, and where we don't even know who we are anymore. We don't trust what we thought we knew, and the decisions that we made. So at the moment, that's you resting. healing and resting, which is great. Now here you are in the situation, and you know, this is over here is the start of the week, this is the end of the week. So here we have the Four of Summer. So being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, and discontentment with life. So yes, so how you are in this situation is that you're actually not looking at the good things or the opportunities that are coming in. You've been too much in the past and not allowing yourself to move away from past events, past thoughts. You know, as we saw with your mindset before, you have to allow that to go. You have to make sure that when you are looking at your situation, that you can see that every experience has a positive outcome in the end. Yes, it might feel negative, it might feel you know, uncomfortable and all that sort of thing, but if we look at what we are gaining from it, the perspective, the wisdom, you know, the ability to grow stronger, then that can make it easier. And yes, you have the Knight of Pentacles. That's a slower moving action. You know, knights are action, but this is the slower of the knights. Now this is saying that you are going to be starting from the big, you know, you may be starting from the beginning, you know, from the bottom up, but here it's saying that it will steadily grow and grow and grow. So this is you being able to manifest, you know, but it's a slower progress. And here's your hopes and fears there, Gemini, and this is renewal. So review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. So yes, coming straight back again around to that, changing your mindset. So there's a real push on this, is really starting to sort of, you know, review the past, release it, let it go, move on into the future. Move on without that baggage, without you being chained to that. You know, and you'll understand why you have been through what you have been through, because, you know, if you have been through a lot, quite often that will bring you to a place of understanding and wisdom where you can actually share that with others and be a real beacon of light. And here's the Tower. So as I said, these are your hopes and fears. So you're fearing that you may just tumble and that you might not be able to stop yourself from a free fall. But what the Tower is saying there, Gemini, is that you can actually take that down brick by brick to rebuild it. It doesn't have to be a catastrophic event. It can be just a gentle breaking down of structures that are there in place that no longer serve you. And we'll see what the outcome is then. Okay, so here we have the King of Autumn. So we have be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way, a good personal company to work for. So yes, a very strong, very centered, very, the King of Autumn, he's got all his things lined up. He knows he's already manifested. He's collected, abundance. But even he doesn't. It's not about having millions, but it's about being in a place that is very comfortable and very stable and very secure. So this is about security. This is about just being able to make, to accomplish whatever you set out to do and feeling quite strong in yourself about it. Very powerful. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. So that's the adjoining force there. So this may be that you're in a relationship where you are both becoming more powerful and evolving in a relationship, and so that you have that both sides of that. So you have the male stability and security, and then you have the Queen, who is very she's generous, but she knows who she should give to and who she shouldn't give to. She's quite happy in who she is and what she has brought together. So that's sort of the more gentle nature of the abundance here. Now, what it can also mean too, Gemini, is this is two sides of who you are, and that is about balancing and bringing through that masculine assertiveness. Whether you're male or female. So it's about bringing them both into balance. So you have the gentleness, the generosity, but the knowing and the strength, and also coupled with the power and the accomplishment. So, yes, very powerful time, a very powerful week. It really, you focusing on that, letting go of that fear and anxiety and that mind chatter and that's not serving you at the moment, Gemini. So, have a bit of a look at that, see how you've done in the past, and where you've come to in the past, and and just how strong you have been or what you've learnt, you know. So going into the past is about learning past lessons as well. All right, so I'm pulling 3 cards now. The first card is the money card. This card here is this is talking to heaven. So it is a loved one that's passed over, Gemini, or somebody that you has impacted your life, that has moved on, gone to heaven, and you're wanting, you know, they're wanting, sorry, to connect with you, give you some information and guide you through this week, which is really, really beautiful. Now, this card is just, I've pulled out the major arcana from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. Beautiful deck, but I didn't want to, just wanted an overview from it. Okay, so your money card. I can earn money by doing what I love to do. Yes, so you don't have to be doing that crappy job. You don't have to be doing stuff that people say you should be doing, but you don't believe you should be doing because you know what you want to be doing. You want your heart to sing. You want you want to be doing something that you're passionate about. You know, that really does go to the core of who you are, and you can earn money that way, and you will earn money that way because you are on the right track with that card. Now, your loved one says, I have become one of your guides. Oh, that is so beautiful. Oh, look at that. So reach up, talk to that person because you will instinctively know, Gemini, who this is. You will feel that connection to them. Now, you will also feel them around you this week, and it might be a smell, it might be a piece of music, it might be a sound, it could be just something that you find on the floor, on the pavement, wherever. But there will be a sign that will be coming through, and you will know who this person is. Now, they've become one of your guides, which is so beautiful, because they know you, and they know what you need to nurture and to be strong and to just really bring through that magic of who you are. So, this is just so beautiful, Gemini. That loved one is right there beside you, and just whenever you need any inspiration or advice or just a bit of comfort during this week, just reach out and talk. So here we have his destiny. So the destiny card is, so things are going to work out because they were meant to work out, Gemini. This card is about the fact that quite often, we have a karmic contract. We have come here for a purpose, and we are on our way to doing that. Now, it may take us a while to get to that point where we can actually bring that all into manifestation, and it may seem that you are never going to get where you need to get to, or what feels right for you. But this is your destiny. Whatever you're choosing to do, the steps that you are taking now in the direction that you are going in, Gemini, is the right one for you. Have faith in that, because you know what you know, and you can let that fear and worry go, because this is destiny. This is meant to work out for you, and it will. Well, you have a great week, and stay safe, stay sane, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.